Welcome to today's live decoding session for BankNifty futures. Today is Thursday, the 17th of August 2023. The current time is 9:03 a.m. IST. And let me just quickly share my screen. And first of all, let's look at the overall context. Okay. So first of all is I just want to start quickly with the OI data and 44,000. So basically 44,000 was the area where that is the line in sand, and we looked above and failed. So currently 44,000 and above is where a lot of call inventory is present, and 44,000 and below is where a lot of put inventory is present. So 44,000 overall is the neutral zone, is where I suggest where both buyers and sellers are present on both the sides. And 44,900 is where the change in OI happened in previous session. So even though the interest was more from put, but more call writing was being seen. So just to start with that, 44,000 is an important reference level to see. And from the futures perspective, what has happened is we looked below 950. And sellers supply is coming in at 148, 44, 148. Okay. So for me, this is still a zone. We opened gap down, we filled the gap, and then, we started to balance. And again, we are just balancing in this 200 point range. So nothing major has changed. And we are still developing lower, and overall we are just again developing around the balance of the June contract. So what I mean by balance is, this is the value area high, this is the value area low, and currently the overall auction which is developing is in the value which was present in the June monthly contract. Okay, so we are still developing. It doesn't mean that we will go lower or we will go higher. But yeah, we are sort of, just balancing, no major change. One data point is we are developing below the monthly VPOC, that is 44,200. So 44,000 is again an area which I'm observing on the futures chart. And still a balance, right? So if I was confident to short, right, the value or, the price shouldn't be accepted within this value. Currently, I am seeing acceptance, on the 14th of August where, the price got accepted. So let's see, this is the 16th of August, nothing much. We are still having a balance. We have a sort of a spike, around the lows, and 43,800 is the zone where the supply is trapped. So if I just zoom out, right, so this was the zone where previously, this is a single print zone, and this is where we had trapped sellers. They are the ones who exited, and then the auction went higher. Okay, so let's see, the areas for me to look at is the high, the POC, the low, plus we have a small excess, and also 43,800 and below, right, because that's where I'm expecting again 800, 600 is the zone where I'm expecting again some sort of responsive buying, and because this is where previously supply did shut off. Then we had an up move, and after this we are having a down move. Okay, so one more data point which I have now is this can be considered as a 2-day balance. So let me just combine this two. Yep, so these are the areas where I'll be observing. So again 44.80, 43.945 and 43.216. Okay, so pre-open data will be out in some time. The time is 9:07. But overall inventory is short. We did had a sort of a balancing between 145 to 24. So basically this is a 100-point range where choppiness was seen. Okay, so the pre-open data, it's opening flat. So we are opening 50 points lower. Let me just look at fires. Yeah, so we are opening 49 points lower, and it is opening at 43,897 or 43,900. Okay, So 43,900 is again the line of sand, based on the OI data, right? So 900 and below is where, we have got put present. 900 and above is where again we have got all call present. So I'll be just waiting and watching. I will not be jumping into any trades. And let me see, as we are opening 50 points lower, right? Okay, so I did not. Let me just mark my stop levels. So we have got a poor low, two poor lows, not a poor high, but yeah, so shorts are the ones who were buying. And let me just look at the order flow. So based on the order flow, here is where I'm seeing we have got trap buyer. Here it's pretty flat. So as we are opening 50 points lower, right? So VWAP is again the area where I'm looking at. But nope, nothing much has changed. Overall delta is positive. Nothing major has happened. So I'll be looking at 43,700 call and 44,200 put, for today's expiry. This is the weekly expiry. So call inventory is long, put inventory is short. So it is indicating a bullish scenario. But yep, let's just wait and watch. I am not in a hurry. I'll be just observing the auction, how it is developing, because there are a couple of stops and liquidity present. So first of all, I'm waiting for 44,000 level to be broken and see, do we get look below and fail, or do we get look below and continue? Because up to 43,960 is the zone where supply is present. So 950 is the level and 148. 44,000 is again the line in sand. And I think we have a trap. Nope, we don't have any trap buyers or sellers. From a shorter time frame, yep, delta is positive. So the auction will open in a couple of minutes. The time is 9:10. Yeah. So overall, what I'm expecting is we are going to open below this balance. So this is, I'll be looking at this as a resistance balance. And 44,000 is the line inside. So does the auction open below it, and do we get continuation lower, or does the auction open above and do we get responsive buying? And this particular zone is where I'm looking for supply to come in and then take the auction lower. I have got a trapped seller at 920, so that is one data point, and I have got trapped buyers up to 80 to 100. Yeah. So this is where I'm seeing a seller, this is where I'm seeing a buyer. So as it goes lower, I'll be looking for responsive buying, one at 44,000, then 43,950 and 43,920. So for me, these three are the zones to buy. Looking for responsive buying, not to buy, but to look for responsive buying. On the upper end, I'm looking for responsive selling at, first of all, at this particular initial balance high, then 4380, 4390 and 44,100. If we see continuation, then odds are higher that we will be continuing higher. Okay, so expect some dull boring expiry today. I'm not expecting major move. I'm just expecting a sort of some sideways movement. And yeah, so the time is 9:12. If you have got any questions, do let me know, or else I will just wait and watch in terms of where the auction is opening. Okay, but a good thing is this is a trend line. Again, there is a trend line, so we are forming a sort of a channel. Supply is here, supply is again seen here. So these are the three areas of supply, these are the areas of demand. Yep, so nothing major has changed in the auction. Yeah, we are just developing sideways. Okay, so let's see where it opens in the 2-day balance. I'll just save this and close this. This will need some time to data to come in. So we are in a 2-day balance, and from 945 to 216, right? It is going to be a choppy zone. So just be extra cautious and extra careful, and yeah. Okay. There are also some other things, which I'm working on. So I'll just share 2 more charts. So this is the ES, I'm working, basically I got accepted in the top step. So I'm working and just using my understanding of the Indian markets with the US markets. Okay. So yeah, I'm just doing a sim run right now. I'm just practicing, but I do have a trading account with them. Okay. So that's fine. Let me just switch back to BankNifty. The time is 9:13, 9:14, and yeah, the auction will open in next 1 minute. So overall, I'm pretty flat. I'm neither bullish nor bearish. The pre-open is also flat. So yep, let's see, how the auction develops today. Save. Okay. Okay, next 30 seconds, the auction will open. So let's see how the price develops. Okay, so we opened below 44,000 level and are seeing continuation lower. Okay, so yep, we are opening within this balance, but again 44,000 is the line in sand, and what has happened is we looked below and failed, and now we are seeing continuation higher. Okay, let me just switch to the 10-second chart. So at previous days VWAP is where supply is shutting off, delta is positive. Let me just hit refresh to this chart. But yep, short covering is seen right at the open. So 44,000 again as a level is acting as an area where supply is shutting off. Yep. Overall, yep, nothing major. It's still chopping in this 200-point range, but a good short covering is seen, and weekly VWAP also previously is closed. So here I'm expecting some supply to be coming in. Let me just zoom in now, and I'll just look at the current auction. Okay, so we are developing above previous day's close. We are seeing continuation higher, and I'm expecting supply to be shutting off at this level. Yeah, because that's where the supply will be coming in. Buying will shut off. Yep, so this is where I'm looking for some responsive selling. Yep, it is let it go higher. We crossed the weekly VWAP. We are developing above, and the level is 148. So let's see, so we looked below 44,000, and now we are seeing continuation above. Okay, let me also refresh this chart. Okay, so POC of yesterday is acting as level where supply shut off. We are seeing continuation higher, and we have a 45-degree line. So currently the short covering is happening. Yeah, here data is not coming in yet, but I'm seeing overall delta is positive, and we are reaching a zone where supply previously came in. Previously high is where I'm expecting again supply to be shut off. So now what I'm looking at is, first of all, do we tag the high, right? Because this is where stops are present. So do we look above and fail? Do we look above and continue? Yeah, because this is also the zone of supply. Okay, so previously this was the area of supply. It has got cleared. Come on, continue higher. Delta is still positive. So some buyers are trapped now. So I'm not getting any trade. We are having a short covering. Okay. What can happen is we can also chop. So price can again move lower. So this is one level where I'm expecting buyers to come in. But overall inventory is long. Oh, I forgot to look at the options data. Let me just look at the options data. What's their inventory telling me? So 43,700 call and 44,200 put. Okay. So call inventory is long, put inventory is short, indicating bullish price action development, or bullish auction development. Yep. Let me just delete this. And yep. Yep, delta is positive. But yeah, we are still in this range from 148 to 950. Yeah, so expect some sort of auction. Now I'm looking for some responsive buying at VWAP. Let's see what we get. Delta is also flat. Yep, responsive buying is seen. So do we look above and continue, or do we look above and fail? Because now there are stops. So if you see the 10-second chart, right, first, second, third, fourth and fifth candle, there are gaps and some short covering was seen. Now support is coming, or supply is shutting off at VWAP. I am not looking to take any trades yet. I'm just waiting and watching. Yeah, but this is the zone where I'm expecting some responsive buying. Now call inventory is short, put inventory is trying to go long. Now that's a change. Call inventory is trying to get short. Call is still short, put is still short, so no change, no clarity yet. So I have taken a long trade, and yep, it is currently in loss. Actually entered a bit early. So I'm just managing my trades right now. So I have taken two trades. One is at 288, second is at 275. This entered, so one at 921, 922. and currently this is the MTM. Yep, I think I'll be exiting now, but I'll just wait and watch. The reason to go long was I'm seeing first of all trapped seller, acceptance above the previous day's close and the weekly and the daily VWAP, right? So this is a support zone. Nope, but it is falling pretty fast. So I've closed my call position. And yep, I am currently I'm in loss. I think I'll be closing it. Yeah, so this is the loss, and I think I just got chopped off. Call inventory is short, put inventory is also short. Still not closing this, but this is with 2 lots. I think I was too early to enter into the trade, but I am seeing some supply coming in. Let me see. Let's see if it goes still 44019. Yep, it is just chopping. So it is developing lower. So I'm still active in this. I'm not booked. Actually, it went till 250, but yes, absorption is seen. $245. Okay, it will be chopping off. Just thinking. So from 1200 loss to 600, 700, yes. Waiting for some balancing. $266 is where I'm looking for this price to go. 263. Yep, it's just yeah, I'll just exit this, but yeah, I will be capturing some loss because I'm seeing absorption right now. It's telling you at 267, and yeah, it went there and now it is just dropping. Okay, I've kept 260 as the SL and it got hit. Yep, and this is the first two trades. One I entered at 254, second I entered at 237, and this two is where I lost out. Yep, so overall I am in a loss, and yeah, so that is the first couple of trades which I have taken. Let me see if there are any comments. No comments yet. Now it is falling sharply. 267 was the target, now it is at 268. That's perfectly fine. I think I was too early to enter. Now it is at 271, and these prices are just 271, 270. Yep, but yeah, this is the thing which I made in put, this is the thing which I lost in call. So 2 trades on call and 2 trades on put. This is the overall. Let me now select the strikes. Now it is 600 CE and 44,000 PE. Okay, now it is falling sharply, so let it fall. We are just still balancing, right? And 44,900 is acting as the level of resistance. Yep, so let it get continuation lower. The time is 9:30. And let me see if there are any comments. No comments yet, but a nice fall seen. Okay, so a lot of buyers are trapped, 1.4k, and they would have their stop losses below, and we exactly open around the previous day's open. Yep, so some buyers are getting trapped below VWAP. Structurally nothing has changed, we are currently developing within the previous day's range. Okay, so 4 trades taken, overall started with a loss, so that's fine. I'll carry forward this loss because this week this was my first trade for this entire week, so I'm in no hurry to recover my losses. Just want to understand the auction and then take the overall, execute the trades. Still we are just chopping in this range. 44,000 is again the area where I'm expecting some responsive buying. No big volumes are coming in. Okay, where the transactions are happening is at VWAP. Basically at previous day's VWAP. This is previous day's VWAP, and now we have a trapped buyer. Yeah, so this was my target, it got hit. Yep, that's fine. Now I'm looking for responsive buying at 44,000 level again. If this fails, then expect a nice fall lower. The delta has turned negative. It is in the seller's court. It is now coming lower to 44,000. Come on, I'm looking for a big fall. So if you see, right, what has happened is this 45-degree line. So there were stops here, they have been taken out. Now it is trying to take the stops here. Let's see whether it happens or not. So some responsive buying is seen at 44,000 level. Okay, so we have a supply at 44,022. Supply is shutting off at 44,000. So we are still tagging in this 20-point range. As it moves higher, supply is coming in. So let's take the price lower. We also have an unfinished auction here. We also have got two gaps here. So let's see which gap gets filled. It's moving higher. Some short covering seen, but I'm looking for supply to reinitiate at this particular candle high and also at VWAP. So the high made for 44,100 put is 296.45. I was looking it at 299. Okay, 3 points missed the target. So call inventory is short, put inventory is long, indicating a bearish nature or bearish option development. That's what the inventory is suggesting. Now someone will be looking to, there will be a supply at VWAP. So does it look above and fail? But we have a supply at the developing VWAP and also at the weekly VWAP. Now the inventory is short. So I'm looking for sellers to again come in. We still have 8 minutes left for the B period to open. So 44,100 put, I see areas of buy at 243 and 254. Just delete these levels. Okay, so we are just trading in the previous value, previous range. Nothing much has changed. Currently I'm seeing two areas where supply is trapped, and overhead we have got supply. Yep, so I'll just wait for some clarity. I'm not in a hurry to chase. I'll just wait and watch. And guess what? The low made is 254. So 254, okay, I missed again to buy. Now it is at 264. It is crossing above VWAP. More supply getting trapped here. Call inventory is still short, put inventory is long. Overall, it is a bearish based on the OI data. Yep, so we are currently just trading around 800, 43,800, right? So nice clean from VWAP. Now short covering is coming in. So I was expecting supply, but supply is not present here. I'm looking for supply at previous day's close now and weekly VWAP. But odds are higher that we might be continuing higher because based on the current order flow we have got. So this is the support zone. We have got a trapped supply. So they will be the one who will be looking for responsive buying. Okay, so we'll just watch the auction. What can happen is it can go below VWAP and then again bounce back. But 44,000 is again a zone where supply got shut off. Yep, so I'm just waiting this, and does it break this or not? Overall the sellers are trapped, the POC is lower. Okay, so we'll just observe the auction, how it is developing. This is still acting as support. You know, it doesn't move, it isn't moving lower, it is just balancing right now, and again absorption seen at supply or at VWAP. Okay, I'll just be on mute, I'll be back. Okay, so what we are seeing is everyone was expecting a move up, but we are just balancing around VWAP. Delta is also flat. Here delta is negative, so supply is definitely strong. So it is just developing around VWAP. Put inventory is still long, call inventory is still short. Yep, the 243 level, yes, it did got 245, the low was made. So 254, 245, and now I'm expecting lower price development because those who bought in here, right, it is going to hit their stop losses. And now I'll be looking for choppiness around VWAP. So for me, this is still a chop zone. We have developed below the 44 where we saw trapped seller. I was expecting responsive buying in this level to hold. It is not holding. So I'm looking for continuation lower, and see we tag the low, and also we clear this particular gap which is there, which is not yet filled. Okay, let's see now how the auction develops. So it is still trapping both the sides. Two minutes left for the B period to open, but we are just chopping around VWAP. So delta is short and the price action is moving higher. Yeah, so there is a delta divergence between price and the supply. So again we are hitting the VWAP, we are again in that zone. We might get a short covering now. You see this delta is coming in. but I am not taking any trades. I'm just waiting and watching. Things like this, you just have to observe. Don't be in a hurry to trade, because I have already made a loss, right, taking 2 trades. So I'm just going to wait and watch. Yep, short covering is happening. So let's see if it goes towards the 44 125. We're still trading in this range. Yep, nothing has changed. Nice short covering happening. But overhead we have got supply, so these are the areas of supply. This entire block plus this entire block. Yep, and this is the support zone. So this is support, this entire zone is resistance. So anything above 44.80 is resistance, anything below 44.60 is support. Yeah, 60 up to here, right? If it fails this, right, then let's see if it continues lower. So now, are you seeing this price action that supply is coming in? They are showing their hands. So I have taken long for 43,600 call. Again, it is coming at VWAP. So I'm looking this level to hold. Some responsive buying is happening. Currently I am in the long trade and I'm just yep, and it got hit. Okay, so this was the second trade. Entered at 324, exited at 338. It is 43,600 CE. Still in loss, so I think it was, I don't know, 500, 400, yeah, but 5, 6, 7, 708, yeah, so this is still in a loss, but yep. I was looking for the short covering move because there are stops above, and again the reason why I entered a call is this was the level of support followed by VWAP. So I bought one here and I was looking to buy one more at VWAP. My stop loss was this particular LVN, yeah. The target was the high, but yeah, the reason why I was just trailing is because this is overhead supply. I'm not expecting any choppy move. Like I'm not expecting any fast move, but I'm expecting some choppy move. And there is supply coming in the current auction. Yeah. So 43,600 CE, 44,100 PE, and 43,700 CE. Yeah. Overall, still in a loss, and this is a small account. Yeah, this is a 45K small account, not the 2 lakh one. 2 lakh one is in the fires. But yeah, this is what is the current today's trades. Okay, let me see if there are any comments. No comments yet. So okay, so I'll be ending this session. But I'm expecting again choppiness, but there is supply at the current high and the previous day high, plus also 44,159. Yeah, so I'm just waiting and watching and yep, just observe. And I'll also be looking at the S&P 500 and see, if I get any trades or not. But yep, this is working out pretty nicely. Okay, so nice short covering is seen. Okay, thank you again. With that, ending the session. Do like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, maybe, yeah, because I have a meeting. But yeah, if that meeting gets cancelled, then yeah, I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, do like, share, subscribe. Do feel free to comments and share, and do join live. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Yeah, take care.